Welcome back, everybody. In this video, our focus is going to be lesson number 25. And in lesson number 25, we have a couple of new notes for us to learn. Starting with G, which is going to be on the 6th string. We're going to use our third finger to press down on it, and we're going to play it with our index finger. Now you know 3 different Gs. We have G on the 6th string. We have G on the 3rd string, which is open. And then we have G on the 1st string. 3rd fret. All right. The next note is A. A is actually a note we learned back all the way in lesson number 1 when we were practicing our open strings and just learning how to read in general. A is, like I said, I think I just said it, 5th string open, so no finger down. And actually the music does tell you to play it with your middle finger, so middle finger of your right hand. There we go. The next note is B. It's on the 5th string. We're going to use our 2nd finger to press down on it, and our right hand is going to use the index finger to play it. B, 5th string, 2nd fret. And then beyond this, we have 2 more notes which we already learned, C and D. So let's continue with the octaves that I did mention for G. We now know 2 A's. We have A on the 5th string, 5th string open, and then A on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. We also now know 2 B's, 5th string, 2nd fret, which is a new note that we're learning for this lesson. And then we have B on the 2nd string open. Those are also octaves, right? And then we have C, which we also already went over, I think, in the last group of lessons, lesson 17, I think. C and C, and then D and D. All right, so it's really important that you learn to distinguish the difference between the different G's, the different A's, well, the different octaves on the page. And you can tell based on where they are in the staff lines. So let's run through this exercise very quickly, and then I want to go over with you something that something new for you to listen for. So let's go ahead and play through these notes on the count of 4. These are whole notes, 4 counts for each. On the count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Pretty simple. It's just introducing some notes. But what I want you to listen for when you play this is, there isn't a specific term for it, but you want to listen to this scratch that arises from using your fingers on the bass strings. When you use your fingers on the bass strings, notice the bass strings are wound. So when you move your fingers across, you get this scratchiness. You can also hear it on the left hand here. You don't get it from maybe just a hair on the nylon string, on the first 3 strings, but definitely up here on the bass strings. So what we do to avoid this scratchiness, well, first let me play it so you can hear what I'm talking about. So here I am playing, I'll do the 5th string, playing in the proper technique. My hand is where it needs to be. It's at the right angle, okay? And when I play the 5th string, you're gonna hear, I don't know if you heard that, but there's a scratch right the instant before you actually hear the note. It's a scratch. In the classical world, we want to avoid that as much as possible. We just want the purity of sound. We just want the notes themselves. So how do we do that? Well, it's pretty simple. What you need to do is you actually need to move your hand. You need to turn it slightly so that your fingers are playing more perpendicular to the note. So now they're going to be playing more up as opposed to sideways, which is the way you should be playing. And I have a video all about this as well. So you can always check that video out. So for this lesson and the next lessons for quite a while, because we're going to be learning some more notes on these on the 6th string and reviewing some of these notes on the 5th and the 4th string, all the way up until lesson, I don't know, 40 or something. It's going to be really important that you are turning your wrist just a little bit so that when you play these notes, you get just the note. Let me show you a comparison. Here I am, playing the same way I would be playing the 3rd, the 2nd, or the 1st string. You get that scratch. turn my hand, and it's gone. You might still get it occasionally, but you're mitigating it about 90-95%. Oops. And that's going to be how you want to play the bass strings. So train your ear, listen for the scratch, and if you hear it, you know exactly what you have to do. Oh, all right, let me just adjust. Boom, and there I am. All right, so let's play this lesson one more time. Adjusting our hand as necessary. Play the notes quickly, play the strings open quickly so you can hear the lack of scratchiness, so that you know you're doing it correctly. And then play the lesson with me on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and G, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, and stop. All right, so train your ear to listen for that sound. You want to make sure you remove it as often as you can. All right, I will see all of you in lesson number 26.